They sprinting away from the 1,000 metre marker. Answering Genesis was quick, and Rob's Jewel being Neil, that is also very quick early on. Sunset Boulevard's well placed. Marin's about 2 lengths off them with Villa LeBlanc. Gingerbread Man has a good position, is no more than 2 lengths off the leader. Megnas at this stage goes towards the inside, about 3 lengths off the leader, and then comes Skip the Red. It's Answering Genesis and Rob's Jewel at the 300 metre marker from Megnas. Down the inside, Rob's Jewel just the leader. Answering Genesis tries to put on the pressure, and Megnas is trying to warm up on the outside. 200 to go. Rob's Jewel still the leader. Answering Genesis fighting back, and Megnas comes home powerfully. Rob's Jewel just the leader, and it's Rob's Jewel who just won it. Second, Answering Genesis, and third, Megnas. Number 6, Rob's Jewel, the Argonaut. Mike Miller for Mr. and Mrs. Muir. They end up winning it, and Answering Genesis fights right back, and Megnas also stays on, but number 6 wins it at 5.50. So 6, Rob's Jewel will win it, and win it by about a neck or so. Answering Genesis, number 1, runs into second. Third place to number 6, Megnas. Number 5, rather, Megnas. The fourth placing, Gingerbread Man. They were followed further back by Marin. Then came Skip the Red, Zigzagonal, was slow off the mark, and further back Sunset Boulevard. Tote favourite ended up number 5, Megnas. Let's look at this head-on. Rob's Jewel on the left in the pink, and the blue cap of Answering Genesis. And Megnas comes around them with the blue cap. The rider's looking over his shoulder on Rob's Jewel. He's looking for the challenge of Answering Genesis. And Rob's Jewel continues to go and ends up winning it, and winning it by about that neck. That's the running of the first of 10 at Scottsville today, until the running of the second race starts off our bipart back to the studio.
Well, as we touched on in that preview, when it comes to the juvenile races early in the season, a stable to follow is that of Mike Miller. He can certainly prep his horses and get them fit well and ready to win. And here he's done so with the son of Argonaut, Rob's Jewel, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Muir and racing in these famous colors. And Mike just telling me off air that Mr. Muir these days is not well, so he'll get the message that this horse has come through for him.
I'm sure he will, yes. I'd just like to thank him, because I think this is the only horse that he has in training in South Africa at the moment. So I'd just like to thank him for bringing it to us, and good luck for the win. And good luck to Cecil Bates, who manages everything for them. Good luck.
You mentioned to me when we had a chat, and you were clear, and we thank you for that, that this is the most forward of your 3.
Yes, he was. He was the quickest of my 3, and he seemed to know what it was all about from the time he walked into the yards. I didn't have to push him. He did it all himself. I'd just like to thank my whole team, and good luck to Doctor as well. He did a wonderful job.
You really thrive when these juvenile races come about, Mike. I mean, you have your horses in the place where they're ready to win.
I love it. You know, I like to give owners a quick return on,
sure.
You know, and then trade them in and buy some more.
Coming up later on, you got any runners that you fancy?
I've just got Tony Performance can run a place later.
Thanks for that, Mike. And again, please give our best to Mr. and Mrs. Muir.
Well, thank you very much.
Well done to Mike Miller. Let's get Dr. Lambete in. And now this young man, he does a lot of hard work in the mornings, and I don't see his name in the race card as much as it should be, Doctor. But big thank you, I'm sure, to Mike for giving you a chance here.
Yes, I mean, what can I say? You know, I thank you to Mr. Miller. He's supporting me, and you know, I really need the support, and I really appreciate it as well. And you know, I just want to say, you know what? We knew that this horse is not a moderate horse, but you know what? Today, when he came into the race, it was very green. Nothing that I expected, but. Yeah, he quickened to win a nice race, and you know what, that last bit of 200 meters, he was just looking for something to give him to keep him company, and there was nothing coming. When it came, finally went straight. Yeah.
It's all about speed over this 800-meter trip, and this fellow, he seems built with it.
Yes, I mean, I was on him the whole way, so I can't really tell you that, because I think he's also a horse that's gonna look to go a bit over like mile or anything like that. But yeah, I think he's gonna mature into a nice horse.
It's a tough game. It's a tough game, especially with the small fields that we have on the poly track. It's difficult to get chances, and you're putting the hard work. And you know, when you get chances like this, let's hope it turns on to more rides in the future.
Yes, I hope so too. Lastly but not least, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Steyn. You know, Mr. Steyn has been very helpful, so yeah, I just want to say thanks to him.
Anything else from you later on?
Like Mr. Miller said, Tony performs.
All the best. Nice chatting to Dr. Lambete. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he's got a chance here, and he's taken it with both hands from trainer Mike Miller. Number 6, Rob's Jewel, coming through to win our first juvenile race over 800 meters. And this quartet, if you caught those, this bet, the numbers you'll need, 6, 1, 5, and 3. Coming up next will be the start of the bipod, and that will be race number 2. The time to jot down there will be 12:50, which is 10-1, where we have an odds-on favorite from the Dennis Dreyer stable called Babosa.